It's been a year since the Chiefs' talent fell in love with the global pop star. Travis Kelce, who nurtured hope and desire to conquer, started the dizzying change with the friendship bracelet. For Taylor Swift, who saw Kelce's sincere efforts, that is a guy with a funny and lovable love, the two decided to have their first date in front of the surprise of fans around the world. However, Travis Kelce seems to have revealed something very meaningful on his 35th birthday. As a fan of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift will definitely be very excited and supportive of this important information from Travis Kelce. On Saturday, October 5th, Travis Kelce attended the Car Jam event. However, during the fan meeting at the event, a fan asked Travis, "Will Taylor Swift come to the Chiefs vs. Saints game?" This is the question that has dominated the headlines, especially with her recent appearance at Arrowhead Stadium. Kelce immediately said, "She's definitely coming to the game." The crowd cheered and applauded as Kelce himself confirmed it. His confirmation has sparked even more excitement among Swifties and Chiefs fans who have been closely following their blossoming relationship. Travis Kelce may be having a career year on the field, but his life off the field has been just as fascinating. Kelce defied all odds to get Taylor his first gift. That moment was back in July 2023 when Kelce joined Taylor on tour at Arrowhead Stadium, his hometown stadium. He lived in his own luxury private box and vibed to Taylor's tunes. This man had a plan, and the plan was to finally get the celebrity he was supposed to be with to notice him that night. The plan was Kelce secretly wrote his phone number on a friendship bracelet during Swift's concert, and he was going to give it to her no matter what, but it seems fate wasn't on his side. The problem is that Swift is a global pop superstar, so meet and greets before or after her shows are next to impossible, although you can't blame her with her over 3-hour-long setlist. Sadly for Kelce, his act of generosity didn't work out. It's not over yet. Kelce reveals how he got Taylor's attention after the bracelet incident. "You'll never believe the events that happened after the concert. It turns out Kelce had some insiders working behind his back to do his bidding, and so there were some arranged relationships. Even Taylor herself was in on the whole scheme, and she wasn't playing the karma singer. She clearly contacted Kelce directly and gave him the green light to act. I don't know about you guys, but this twist was straight out of a romantic comedy. From this point on, true love took over." After what Kelce did, their first date finally happened. Good things finally happened. Kelce was a little shy on the date with Swift. His shyness was not because it was his first date with a girl, but because of the huge difference in their careers and popularity. The whole world knows this, and it has always been a topic of interest to everyone. However, Swift didn't think much of it because she fell in love with Kelce just because he was funny, cute, and knew how to appreciate her. And the truth is that among Swift's previous lovers, she has never loved anyone as much as she loves Kelce. Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce had a pretty good day last Sunday when he not only helped his team defeat the Los Angeles Chargers, but also became the Chiefs' all-time leader in receptions after catching the ball for the 917th time in Sunday's game. It was a big change from the season's first 3 weeks in which he failed to deliver the spectacular performance people expect of him. Needless to say, there's been a lot of public comment, both about his disappointing earlier games and triumphant game against the Chargers. Kelce's dismissive reaction to all this hoopla is a great example of emotional intelligence. It's a lesson for everyone running a business, especially if you're in the public eye. Kelce helped lead his team to Super Bowl victory this year, and is perhaps best known for his relationship with Taylor Swift. Kelce had struggled to accomplish much of anything during the season's first 3 games, perhaps because he was being targeted for extra coverage by opposing teams. But on Sunday, not only did he break his team's record for receptions, but those receptions were worth a total of 89 yards. Kelce may be the most famous football player in the world right now, and everything he does comes under intense scrutiny. Although his team won its first 3 games this season, his lackluster performance led to wild speculation that he might retire, despite having recently renegotiated the next 2 years of his contract. But then his performance against the Chargers led sportscaster Tony Romo to declare Kelce is back. His colleague Jim Nantz added, "They gotta find someone else to troll this week." It's a common phenomenon when you're in the public eye. At any given moment, you're either a superhero or a punching bag, or sometimes both at the same time. You can swing from one to the other and back again with dizzying speed. Fortunately for Kelce, he knows better than to let all this public commentary get inside his head. "Everything outside of the building is just noise," he declared on the latest episode of New Heights, the podcast he co-hosts with his brother. former Philadelphia Eagles center Jason Kelce, everything outside of the building is just noise. Kelce uses the term the building to refer to the Chiefs organization and the work that the team does together. There's a great deal of wisdom in that way of looking at it. No need to fight for your right to party today, the NFL team captioned the snap, calling back to Kelce's Beastie Boys Super Bowl reference. HBD, at Killatrav, the organization also shared a video highlighting some of Kelce's sleekest game day looks. He dresses like every day is his birthday, the team captioned the post, which was soundtracked by Joey Valence and Bray's song Holy Gang. In the footage, Kelce could be seen arriving at various Chiefs games in an array of fan-favorite attire, before being shown in uniform on the field during a recent game. Kelce also received a celebratory shout-out from the Instagram account for the New Heights podcast he and brother Jason Kelce share, alongside a video featuring funny moments of Kelce from various podcast episodes. A caption read, "Happy birthday at Killatrav. Hope you're full body laughing all day today." It's been a busy year for Kelce, who, beyond winning the Super Bowl again in February and spending time on and off stage with girlfriend Taylor Swift, has added a few new titles to his resume, including television actor and game show host. The NFL star made his debut as recovering drug addict and nurse Ed Lachlan in the FX series Grotesquerie this month, and he was also recently tapped to host Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity?, a series in which stars are tested on a range of subjects pulled from the elementary school curriculum. Confirming his involvement in the series, which premieres on October 16 on Prime Video. In April, Kelce said he grew up loving game shows. "I'm excited to be following in the footsteps of so many TV icons by hosting my very first one with Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity? The original show is a great success. So to be bringing a new format with everyone's favorite celebrities to the screen will definitely be entertaining," he said at the time. "I'm just happy to be on the hosting side of the equation here and excited to see how these famous faces keep up," added Kelce. As the Kansas City Chiefs stormed their way into the 2024 NFL season with a perfect 4-0 record, the other team from Kansas City is looking to steal some of that magic. The Kansas City Royals, which are building their campaign as deep as it is hopeful, has the right secret: Kansas City Chiefs star quarterback Patrick Mahomes' advice. And at the heart of all this winning inspiration is a special bond between Mahomes and Royals star Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr., of the Royals, recently opened up at a press conference regarding some advice he's been receiving from none other than Mahomes himself as the Royals chase a few hundred playoff dreams. "He always just tells me the work you put in before the game, the preparation, that's the biggest thing," Witt shared, highlighting Mahomes' consistent message. Witt continued, "He tells me to just enjoy the game, control what you can, and trust the work you've done is good enough." These are words of wisdom from the well of a champion, whose calmness under pressure has come to be legendary. Mahomes tells Witt simply to be himself and not overthink things at crunch time, the biggest reason why that reigning Super Bowl champion did. A bond born in Texas, two stars on the rise, there is more to Mahomes and Witt than their Texas origin and being the sons of professional athletes. Mahomes established his football legacy in the NFL with the Chiefs, but Witt turned out to be a sensation in the minors as the star of the Royals. He has been very close to Mahomes despite their different games. Mahomes keeps in touch with Witt while baseball is on, letting him know words of encouragement and reminding him of tips. He's the right guy for the team. He understands it and does it the right way, Mahomes said of Witt, underscoring his faith in the young MLB star as the Royals gear up for a playoff push. Mahomes, a part owner of the Royals, has more than just a passing interest in the team's success and is keen to see Witt lead Kansas City to baseball glory. Chiefs' undefeated streak tested by injuries and Mahomes' struggles. While Mahomes has been offering Witt playoff wisdom, the Chiefs haven't had the smoothest of rides in their own season.